I'm going to be playing as the pathetic petty kingdom of Kent in England. This period of time, there was no kingdom of England. There were several very small kingdoms in England. I am playing as Kent. I'm a tributary to the King of Mercia, as a lot of these people are. I am Anglo-Saxon and Catholic, and my dynasty has been around for 17 generations. 17 generations, holding on to a pathetic little fiefdom. The Bishopric of Canterbury, which is a holy site, I believe. Let me see. Canterbury, 10% controlled, yes. There is a holy site right here. And it's controlled by Mercia, who's a tributary to me. That means I pay 40% of all of my income to my liege. And if he goes to war, I have to go to war to him. So he's not exactly my liege, but at the same time, yeah, he's kind of dom over me. It's unfortunate. But this is the way the game starts. I'm going to start with a business focus, so I can do all kinds of fun things like counterfeit currencies and debase the mints with less precious metals. I need to find a suitable match. This guy's 34 and he's looking to marry teenagers. That's unfortunate. I already have a son, and the type is gavelkind, so I don't really need another child. So I am willing to marry somebody more my age. All of these people have horrible traits. 3? Like that's an incompetent trait. I'm not willing to marry somebody incompetent. I have to marry her. Okay, let's see. I lost a lot of prestige in that match because she was far lower than me. Her father is the Doge of Amafali, but he's a merchant prince. And we feudal lords, we don't respect the merchant class. I can collect 25 prestige or 10 gold. I'm in more need of gold than of prestige right now. Prestige, other than going into your final score at the death of your character, affects how much feudal lords like you. So take this guy for example. He dislikes me by -4 because I have negative prestige. Okay. Let's see, first things first. Set crown focus in Kent. Because I'm independent, I can have a crown focus. If I was a vassal, I would need to have a realm size up here of like 20 or 30. But my realm size is puny. It's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 children lack education focus. He is suspiciously good at intrigue. Now, his traits are not indicative of good stewardship, but I need stewardship focus. Oh yeah, my educational trait is a naive appeaser. They like to fancy themselves diplomats, but unfortunately, everyone just tends to bully them and take advantage of them. That's unfortunate. But I guess he is a tributary to Mercia, so he thinks he's an advanced diplomat, but he's really just being exploited by the Kingdom of Mercia. Okay. I would do this if I would count on 5 years of not attacking anyone, but I'm not sure I want to commit to that. So I think I'm going to commit to building a war chest. Speaking of money, I'm going to borrow 300 gold from Jewish merchants. I'm going to invest that into building a castle town, which the description is a small village that's formed around the castle as local peasants flock to its walls for protection. All right, so the de jure, meaning the lawful petty kingdom of Kent, is supposed to be these 3 counties. However, Sussex and Surrey are independent. Can offer them vassalization. Oh, he says no because I'm weaker than him. That's why. His martial ability is off the charts. Yeah, he could vassalize me. And he says no, he thinks I'm weaker too. So a couple things need to happen. I need a new marshal, somebody with better than 2. He's an incompetent commander. Cannot have that. My character's also an incompetent commander with a marshal of 2. He's decent at diplomacy and stewardship, but that's about it. So, as you may have noticed, I have an absolutely horrible start point. If you watched my last stream on Crusader Kings 2, you saw me start as Charlemagne. Very powerful, a lot of work to do, but very powerful. Playing as somebody very weak takes a very different type of a strategy, and it might require more patience than I have. I am delegating. Oh. My daughter should get married. I'll marry her to the King of Scotland. It's called Pickland because it's the original Celtic name for it. He said yes. Now we have a non-aggression pact, which means we can't attack each other. He does not want an alliance. I'll send a gift to him. See if that changes his mind. Now he says yes. I had to send him a dowry, essentially, for him to be willing to go to war for me. Now, considering he's not at war, I am of a mind to vassalize one of these fair counties. Since this one has a martial ability of 19, I think I'm going to attack for Sussex. Now I can call my... Oh, so this is the King of Mercia. He can say no, and he's not going to come. For a second I thought it was the King of Scotland, and I was scared. He is coming because he's my ally. I don't like being a tributary. But fortunately, I break away as soon as this guy dies. The Iceling family. He's been around for 14 generations, it looks like. So, less time than me. In a sense, that makes my dynasty... Actually, yes, my dynasty is technically more prestigious. But that is also because we are also the same rank. We are both the Duke rank. Petty kingdoms in Anglo-Saxon terms at the time, but he is unofficially a much higher rank than me. There's a world of difference between this tiny little thing and this. Okay. Now he's coming to war. Wow. A military ability of 0 and you think you're fit to be a commander? I cannot promote a commander because I do not have enough prestige. That sounds like a bad idea. Okay. I could raise my levies of 300 guys, but I may very well lose the battle. I'll just hold up in my keep and wait for my ally. Oh, here he comes. Time is right. Oh, crappy command. I might die in this battle. Then I would have an extended regency. Oh no, it wouldn't be that long. He's already 14. Won the battle. 32% war score. Fabulous. Things are going just... No. My incompetent steward led a group of smugglers into the county of Kent. Apparently, he thought they were merchants. What a fool. It's probably because his job right now is to administer the realm instead of collect taxes. Work can be tedious, and when one problem is solved, another one pops up. I tire of having to complete the same tasks over and over again. Look, King Egbert... It's not about you. You are the King of Kent, which means it's about the people you are serving. Ever heard of servant leadership? You probably don't believe in it, but you can rest in heaven. I will not have a slothful king on my watch. People like you trying to slack off are the reason the aristocracy fell. You and, you know, maybe Napoleon. And the rise of Renaissance ideals. Who is this guy? And why is he your heir? Well, now I have a vassal. I want to kill him, but I cannot. I cannot revoke his title. for three reasons. I cannot revoke his title first because I do not have 50 prestige. So the King Egbert is not respected. Second, I must have a special reason to revoke if we have a truce. Because we just finished a war that I won, we technically have a truce for 10 years. And third, title revocation law is enabled in the Petty Kingdom of Kent, which it is not. Well, the good news is the council laws mean that I have absolute control of the laws in my duchy, which gives me the ability to execute without permission, to grant titles, to banish, to imprison, to revoke, and to declare war, all without council permission. But the most important out of those is council power is abolished, which means I can just change a law without anyone having the ability to stop me. But I don't have enough legalism technology. So yeah, my lawyers know absolutely nothing. Okay, you're incompetent. You're a poor scholar. I'm going to invite a new guy. Let's see, invite holy man to court. Lose 25 piety. I don't care. Call me a bad Christian. I need a new scholar. Ooh, he's got 20. Replacing a guy with 6 learning with a guy of 20. Wowie kazowie. Okay. Now this should expedite the process of my cultural advance. But if you think about it, you can't just pass a law that says the king can take away people's stuff. You would have to, in a sophisticated manner, describe why the crown was able to revoke titles, delving into the theory of the realm and how you are the leader of all the population in the state, and how the Duke or Count of Sussex was just a representative. How, as he may be found to be in violation by the stipulations of the Duke of Kent, or Petty King of Kent. Gosh, I keep getting these titles wrong because I'm not Anglo-Saxon. The king ultimately has the right to decide. Maybe I'm getting medieval or middle-aged law mixed up and wrong. He hates me for a few reasons. Because I declared war on him, because I defeated him, and because I have not ruled for very long. He is also envious of my stuff. Just in general. He wants a seat on the council, and that's the biggest thing. What is he good at? He's good at... Okay, never make somebody you don't trust your spy master. They have a very high chance to assassinate you. He could be a good marshal, though. He would be better than my current marshal. And he's a powerful vassal. Now, his opinion of me has improved. He still dislikes me. But this is a big deal, because now he will be paying higher taxes to me. Look at my vassals. He'll be paying 20% of all of his income. And of that, he'll be paying 74% of what he's supposed to pay. If he disliked me by minus 82, he would pay 20% of 20%, which would be essentially nothing. So now I am making more money in taxes than I was before. So that's just brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Oh wait, that's a bad word in England, which I am currently playing in. This is a Christian server. The Catholic Church's men are not always easy to deal with. I need to make sure that I have their blessing. And I have both my wife, Akaterin, and my court chaplain, Leofia of Chichester. I'm probably butchering all of these names, giving me advice on how to earn their approval. Apparently, asking my wife for advice makes me content, which is the opposite of ambitious in this game. I could try to scare them into submission or offer to rebuild the church. Sounds like my wife is a better advisor than my court chaplain. I'm going to choose this one not because I want the trait content, which I'm almost certainly going to get, but because scaring people into submission is just... it's awful. Oh, I'm content now. Gives me -1 intrigue. But if I had a liege, he would like me more by 25. So it's all around just a not good trait. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating conspiratorial faction if if the proper leverage is obtained. I'm not going to threaten the vassal. I have an ally. I will be fine. Okay. Time to declare war on this one. Wait, first. No, he still thinks he's more powerful than me. I'll show him a thing or two about military alliances. Wow. Here comes the King of Scotland. Oh no. He turned out less well than expected. How worthless. Who should I marry him to? There aren't a lot of options. Wow, she's incompetent. They're all incompetent. Well, this one, because she's a child. If you try to marry your heir to a child, it will be a betrothal until that person comes of age, which in this game is 16 years old. There are some exceptions in this game. For example, if you start out as the Kingdom of Hungary in like the 1200s, you start out as a 14-year-old king who is already married, which sounds like something the Hungarians would have done at that time. The Arpads had a very stable dynasty. Wait. Hungary had a very stable dynasty in the Arpads for several hundred years, and the other main dynasty that was king was descended from the Arpads through the female line, and they only had like one or two kings that weren't. Well, you're pathetic. I don't even know if I want to give you anything, honestly. Wow, I'm saying that about my own son. That's harsh. This needs to be a little bit reversed. I think the higher commander of 10 should be leading more troops. 25 troops should, yeah. Wait, are you not going to join me? Thank you. Wait, how did you win that battle? That's awful. Okay. I see what I have to do. I have to hire mercenaries. I didn't want to resort to this, but I will because I must. I'm also going to extort my subjects for money. The peasants can pay an extra tax. Nah. The clergy of Rochester surely does not need all of that wealth. Well, let's see. Yeah. So this guy, because he likes the Pope more than me, he pays all of his taxes to the Pope instead of to me. So he pays no taxes to his liege. I'm going to get my taxes one way or another. Am I going to lose more piety than I have? Yes. Do I care? No. As your men load the wealth of the Bishopric of Rochester onto several wagons, you are approached by a raving group of clergymen. Apparently they are not too happy about you seizing their valuable idols. They claim that you'll be punished by the devil if you cannot justify this blasphemy. The devil be damned. The wealth does more good in my treasury. I lose the trait humble. Get the trait annoyed religious authorities. And now this bishopric's local tax modifier is reduced by 50%. Myself and this bishop become bitter rivals. And the Pope is shocked and dislikes me by 10. And I have a 10% chance to become depressed. Because that's how that works. I'm already stressed. Stressed, depressed, and probably gonna die. Not yet. If they were smart, they'd attack now when the morale of this army is low. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Take that castle back. Now let's take Surrey. Ooh. The siege is going splendidly. This war has been expensive, but I think it's been more than worth it. Increasing the size of my realm by 50%. Slightly more, because this has 3 holdings, and wait, no, that has 3 holdings, and that has 3 holdings. Exactly 50%, my bad. I have 1. He is now my vassal, and he dislikes me by 71. Similar story to the other guy. Alright. Let's look at my current council. He doesn't really like me still. He thinks I'm a tyrant because of what I just did with the church. Oh. I'm going to change council positions. Make you my spy master. Now why would I do that? I just said that gives me a high chance to be assassinated. But since I have an adult heir, I don't care if I die. Yeah, it's kind of harsh. You're a bad marshal. I'm gonna replace you with this new guy. Oh, he's like, you defeated me. You haven't been reigning a long time. You declared war on me. But, hey, you made me marshal. He likes that. I'm going to give some of these minor titles away from the commoners and more to these lords. That's the way we like it. I want you to study technology in Constantinople. Yes, please. Okay. There we go. Now, I have my proper de jure borders. All is right. No. I must centralize the realm now. Wait, am I still a tributary? I am. This guy is still unfortunately alive. Now, by centralize the realm, I mean I need to greedily get my vassals' titles. How do I do that? I still have a truce with him. And I still do not have the ability to revoke titles for legalistic reasons. I can extort the clergy of Rochester again. Sounds nice. Yeah, the Pope's getting more and more irritated at me. Probably because I'm cutting into the income that he would be getting from that bishop. Wait, is that a little bit too cynical? Why would I ever do that? Ooh. He has found a great philosopher who has agreed to help with my studies and enhance culture in the county. With your permission, I would suggest that we employ him. For only 10 gold, I get 50 cultural technology points. Oh, I can already get that. I was just about to tell myself that I was buying the new law, but buying technology for its own sake. Ooh, I can increase tolerance. Or I can increase noble customs. Well, that's plus 0. That's plus 0. That's plus 0. Dumb. I'm going to increase tolerance. Change the law to allow revocation. The regime has just become slightly more centralized in its authority. Now there's only one reason I can't, because I have a truce with both of them. This one until 782, exactly 10 years from now, and this one until 780, exactly 8 years. Oh, but I can imprison him. Because he is trying to fabricate a claim on the petty kingdom of Kent, aka the title which I currently hold. Now, my guards failed to capture him, which I counted on, and now he has raised his flag in rebellion. I'm going to crush this little upstart. And guess what? I have the right to revoke the title from him after this, because he is a traitor, declaring war on his rightful liege. I also have the added benefit of not having somebody who wants me dead as my spy master. There's the castle, and now his little vassals remain stubbornly loyal to their liege. They take the feudal contract very seriously. Yes, I've won my war. Now he is imprisoned. I will revoke his title from him now. Because he is a traitor, our vassals will not object. I'm going to... oh, I can banish him. When I banish him, I seize all of his current gold, which is 18.6. That might not seem like a lot, but I am making... well, okay, so I was paying for levies, but my total net income is about 21 per year. The levies were just a different expense, but... so yeah, by banishing him, I get a year's income. That's beautiful. Plus I got his title, which adds prestige to my dynasty too, because it calculates it. Now it added one more county to the prestige of my dynasty. I'm all about that. Now I'm also permanently more powerful than my vassal. Well, not yet. He has 500 troops. I have 500. We're about equal right now. He's in a faction against me. He wants to increase the power of the council, which is over here. He wants to make the council have some limits on my power. Why would I want to allow that? Yeah, let's end this rivalry. That's convenient for me. He still thinks I'm an evil tyrant. Technology, thank you. He has studied that in Constantinople. One moment, I apologize. Okay. How would you pronounce that name? Aethelthrith? Well, I have a daughter. It's wonderful. I'll teach her, I could teach her humility, etiquette, heritage, faith, duty, thrift, pride, or struggle. I'm going to teach her duty. That's one of my favorites. Now, should I look to expansion? Maybe. Oh. He is trying to do the same thing my other vassal did. He wants to fabricate a claim on my kingdom. Oh. Drat. I succeeded in imprisoning him. And I cannot revoke his title. I can, however, ransom him to himself for 70 gold. He didn't like that. I'm going to put him back on my council again. Wait, I can't. I just fired him. You cannot put somebody back in your council so shortly after firing them. Yeah, I'll ignore you as commander. No, I'll make you a commander. He hates me still. Well, that's a lot more money than I had before. I'll go for castle infrastructure. I will fabricate a claim on the county of Middlesex. It was a bad idea to lend money to a person I'd never met before, but I trusted the man and his idea, so I gave him some money to help him make his dream come true. Bad, bad idea. Wow, it's because he has the trusting trait. Stupid Egbert, wasting the kings. Yes. I'm going to build messenger stations in Sussex. See what happens when the realm is centralized? The greatest periods of advancement happen. Napoleon was only able to conquer so much because Louis XIV had built France into such a powerful country. Wow, Mayor's going to buy my land for 150 gold? It doesn't take a genius to realize that 10 years of taxes Okay, so 10 times my current Demesna income is 150. But this is only in one county, in Kent. So that is, in 10 years, that will make me 110 gold. And I'm only losing half of that. So I am gaining 150 gold and losing 50. Sounds wonderful. But I lose prestige. Totally worth it. Thriving economy is good for the realm. I needed the money, and he needed the land. Ooh, I lost the stressed trait. Life is good. I guess it helps to be trusting and content to not be stressed. Paranoid people get stressed out. Let me tell you, as a paranoid person. My wife is pregnant. Wow, look at this. Capital County increased 50%. My martial skill means my levies are reduced by 40%. My vassal's about to declare war. I will not be blackmailed by you. Okay. Wow, so you are a traitor too. Who knew the guy I conquered wasn't loyal? Please come help me, King of Scotland, once again. He just got 33 people to join his cause. Unfortunate. Same amount of troops as last time, King of Scotland. You're pathetic, but not as pathetic as me. What? I can say so be it, only the strong survive, but my daughter, who is sick? That's horrible. Etiquette. He gave my daughter a second chance, increased her health by 1. Now it's only minus 1.5. She may live, she may not, but he gave her a chance. My careful maneuvers in this battle have shown our patient nature to everyone. Victory. Now to take Surrey, once and for all. Not just making him my vassal like last time. This time I will revoke it from him. Because he has proven himself to be a traitor. I've captured him. I will now revoke his county. And ransom him for 10 gold. Consider it war reparations. Oh, I fulfilled my ambition to build a war chest. Didn't actually think I'd get that. My current ambition is now to see the realm prosper. I now have all 3 counties under my personal Demesna, which is an old French spelling of dominion. But I'm going to say Demesna. It's way more fun to say. And the realm is fully centralized. That's beautiful. You wouldn't know it by the laws. It says it's completely decentralized. But all the counties are held by the king. That's what really matters. Wow. The marshal beat someone's daughter. Wow, you're kind of a bad guy. I'm going to banish you for 1 gold. Appoint a new and better marshal. One who doesn't beat farmers' daughters. Hopefully. I'm kind of hoarding my money, but I like the security blanket for if I'm attacked by somebody I can hire mercenaries. Or if I have a peasant uprising. Such as this one, 4% chance for because of high taxes. Increase majesty, increase popular customs and religious customs and noble customs. There we go. I'm going to build castle walls in Dover. The castle that is the capital of Kent. The city of Sandwich is the city in my holding. Apparently, the ruler of Sandwich is the person who invented the sandwich. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but I heard it on a YouTube video once. So don't quote me on that, but it very well might be true. Ew, what happened to France? Carloman took a lot of King Carl's titles? How did you lose all that territory? I don't get it. These two guys are brothers. They're technically ruling as joint kings, but I hate looking at the map that looks like that. A safe peasant is a productive peasant. I'm going to counteract that. Yeah, there we go. Subjects are feeling protected, minus 5% revolt risk. She's trying to kill my son. It's probably her Byzantine culture. I'm just gonna auto stop all plots, since I'm not trying to arrest anyone now. Can I get a better chief diplomat? Yes, I can. Higher chance of fabrication. Okay, now to increase my income permanently. Well, castle walls are a must. Castle walls increase levy size, tax income, and fort level. They only slightly affect tax income, but it's still worth it. I've spent too much. Ooh. He has successfully fabricated a claim on Middlesex. He has 800 troops. That might be too many for me to beat. I will attack for it. Claim Middlesex. Call Scotland to war. I won a battle. Nice. Am I congratulating myself? I certainly am. My wife is pregnant again. Okay. I've won 2 battles. I didn't even need my ally in this one. Yes, I did. I need it for at least the siege. Oh, and for this upcoming battle. I might not win it. Not without my handy-dandy Scottish allies. I swear, I'm getting far more out of this alliance than they are. A son was born. Uh-oh. Title loss on succession. Since we have the gavel kind inheritance type, the titles are divided among all of my sons. Agnatic, cognatic. That means men inherit. But if there are no eligible males, women inherit. Agnatic would mean only men inherit. Absolute cognatic means completely gender equal succession. And enatic means only women can inherit. By the same token, enatic, agnatic would mean women inherit, but men can inherit if there are no eligible women. But I don't think there was ever really a precedent for that. Patriarchy seems to be very widespread, generally, historically. I'm going to change to elective monarchy as soon as I possibly can. More taxes. Nice. Thriving economy is good for the realm. Look at this guy, learning all of his business skills. He probably went to Kovacs. Oh, I have 100% war score. How silly of me, I didn't even notice. Okay, now I cannot choose elective monarchy because some of my vassals have negative opinions of me. For example, this one. He hates me too much. I should probably just kill him. He's kind of old, but not old enough for me to count on him dying soon. I can gain depressed just because the book was boring. Sort of a misrepresentation of depression. I'll take the bird out for some hunting instead. Wonderful. Improved keeps, please. Military organization, construction, heavy infantry. Expanding the castle town. My wife is again pregnant. She is busy, I guess. Huh. My son died of cancer. What? Oh, okay. Now my heir is a 1-year-old baby. I need a new spy master. Go to Constantinople. Too bad my son died of cancer. That's unfortunate. If you or a loved one has been affected by cancer, please donate to our cause. Become King of England. He's got nothing else to work toward. Going on a trading mission. I will give a 12 strong horses to this chief, Khaliva. To him, wow, that's like over a year's worth of money. That flattered him. He's like, whoa, giving me all them stallions. My steward is eating like an animal, and this guy doesn't like it. Please excuse him. I'm trying to teach this barbarian civilized manners. My steward gets angry, but he's not landed. I don't care. Me and this, my trade partner, just became very close friends. More money is, in fact, always needed. No, you do not get... All you did was jeopardize the mission by eating like an animal. You were just doing your duty. He's disappointed. I get the greedy trait, maybe. Yeah, I got it. Increases national tax modifier, though, hey? That's nice. No. I no longer have my Scottish allies. I depended on them too much. sending gifts to people to join my plot. Now my plot power is 157%. Oh, I just wasted that money because he died. Now it looks like all of my vassals like me. And I can change the succession, not to primogenitor like I want, because I do not have late feudal administration. But I can change it to elective monarchy. Now this means every count or duke in the kingdom has a vote. There are no counts. There's only one ruler. So I just get to pick. I could even pick my daughter. But she's extraordinarily incompetent. 5, 1, 2, 6. Good learning. She's also married in a regular marriage instead of matrilineal marriage. That's a problem. Right now, it looks like my daughter is the oldest one and has some of the best traits. I will pick her as my heir. So yes, the succession type also makes my kingdom more gender equal. That is nice. I like that. I am going to increase centralization, decreasing my vassal limit, and increasing my personal demesne size. Yes. Yeah, he can have all these important diplomats, and everybody dislikes me by -15, but he's searching for an artifact. I've got to give him the resources he needs. Leo here has published the results of his medical investigations. No notable attention. Now it's just gathering dust. What a waste of gold. This guy wants to get married. Let's marry him to somebody of the same age. That's nice. My father-in-law just died in an accident. In-laws, am I right? Time to fabricate a claim on Essex. I am not, in fact, joining your war. I resent being your tributary. My chancellor is a useless moron, apparently. He's upset by the secession law change. Huh. He just saved my life. That's interesting. Wow, another child. I will have no lack of heirs. Well, these titles, they're not heirlooms, and I'm not distributing them to my children, as Gavelkind would have me. They will remain one single state. And currently, they will remain so under Aethelthrith, if I'm saying her name correctly. Yeah, please, find the artifact. Call for my court physician at once. My claim has been successfully fabricated. How many troops does he have? Barely any. Wonderful. on to Suffolk. I will now claim Essex. No. He wants to marry my heir in a regular marriage. She can only marry in a matrilineal marriage. Huh. How about your younger son? Now this is a matrilineal match. He has brought me iron manacles that were apparently holding St. Peter in Herod's dungeon. You will be suitably rewarded. Now I have something that increases my learning by 2. That's nice. That almost makes up for the fact that my guy has very little learning. Looks like he is surrendering. As well he should. Now the Kingdom of Kent, having started out as a single county, is now 5. A formidable little bugger compared to what it was. It's still just a fragment. A fragment of Europe, a fragment of England. But it's better than it was. Now, in this new county, I'm going to build a castle town. That way, all of my counties have a castle town. The first castle town is the cheapest, and as each consecutive improvement costs the same, these diminishing returns, like each improvement costs more and you're getting the same amount of improvement. It's better to upgrade the lowest level first. That is, if you are confident that all of your titles will remain at the crown. Oh no, I'm getting raided. I will not have you pillage my holding. Wait, my holding? No, this isn't about possession. I will not have you raid the innocent populace of Kent. That's what I meant to say. He dislikes me. No, he doesn't. I thought he would dislike me because I dishonored the alliance. Or the tributary agreement. That is expensive. I'm not going to buy that. Bought her ruby earrings, and apparently that's all it takes for her to fall in love with me. She's outraged by the secession law. You'd think she'd be happy that I was increasing gender equality, but it seems like she's committed. I should educate you in faith. I should diversify some. Huh. Intrigue for you. Alas, cramps. Glad I hired Leofia. Well, as you can see, I have gained a significant amount of stability. I lost the trait cynical, that's nice. He wants a betrothal between my daughter and my daughter and my grandson. Because this is, so these two are cousins. Wait, no, this is nephew and aunt. I'm still gonna say yes. I want that alliance with Scotland, dang it. He says yes. New spy master, send him to the capital of France. Alright, my steward should start researching technology instead of collecting taxes. I'm earning more than I ever was. Cannot wait until this old guy dies. I don't want to have to go to war with him to stop paying him tribute. Oh my goodness, jackpot. My daughter got Midas touched, which means she's an extraordinary steward. Absolutely fabulous. You'd make a... Oh wait, I can't make a woman a council member until I instate the law full or significant status of women, which I do not have enough tolerance in technology to do. It's unfortunate. Build a castle shipyard, so at least I'll have some ships. Ooh. Going to war with the King Aethelred of East Anglica. Uh-oh. Oh, I won. No, I didn't. Just barely. Calling in my allies. Well, that's dangerous. He has more troops there than I do. Let's hope my allies come through. Looks like he's a bit busy. What a pickle I'm in. All the mercenaries are too expensive for me to, Huh. I know what I'll do. Oh, I can't. I could hope to win this battle, but I might have to pay war reparations this time. Looks like I might have a new ally. Oh, he does not. Those political concerns means he will never be my ally. Okay. This guy just joined my war. Cool. He doesn't have any ships, so it doesn't really count. He has no way of getting here. Huh. I might be able to sue for white peace on this one. Maybe, but this war is costing me more in my holdings than I ever would have hoped. see, white peace. He says yes. We're going to go back to the way it was and pretend it didn't happen. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to expand things Scotland. What are they attacking you for? Oh, this guy's attacking for his own claim on Pickland, that is, Scotland. Yes, I will join your war. Master of the hunt, master of the horse, designated regent. When children lacks an educational focus, you should do war. Form an alliance. He says yes. Wait, let's see about this. Huh. Conquered his claimant. Okay. You're the original family before this family. Huh. Let's try for Wessex this time. More powerful, but I have supposedly a stable ally again. This time for real. I hope. Ooh, he's still my ally technically too. He's imprisoned though. He hates his king and the king hates him. Ah. That is how it works when you dethrone somebody. I would hate it if I were a king and somebody usurped me. They'd be smart to not leave me alive. Take Napoleon, for example. He was exiled to Elba, and he came back and became Emperor of France again. I had to beat him at Waterloo to stop him the second time. Ew, France looks ugly. Wait, what happened? She died in childbirth. She died for this worthless child. Okay, the child's not worthless, but she's not a good heir. She's a decent heir, but she's not the one that I was really hoping for. She doesn't have Midas touched. I am disappointed. Now I have to choose a second-rate heir. This is the way I always pick it. I click stewardship, the person at the top, I pick. This little boy, though, he's got 9. He might take her place. He's a child and he still has almost better than her. I have a new heir, unfortunately. It's kind of sad my heir died in childbirth at 18 years old. Oh, the start of the Viking Age. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, la la la. They're going to be Vikings and they're going to be pestering me. That is annoying. I am also very bothered by how divided France looks. King Carl, what are you doing? You're attacking Saxony. Who's this? Carloman? Why did you make that your primary title? Oh, it's because he took Middle Francia from you. That's atrocious. You have all of that under Burgundy, which is supposed to be just that. Burgundy. The color Burgundy is named after the wine that came from Burgundy, much like champagne came from Champagne. Where is it? I'm looking for Champagne. I think it's in this area. Oh well. Well, Tuscan chicken came from Tuscany. Who would have guessed, huh? Yes. Ekbertson. Athel Siege Ekbertson. The bird was lost. Aw. If the church wants it. Wait, no. I'll pay for it. I don't mind. Oh, you're not paying taxes to me. That sucks. Well, as you can see, things are slowing down. I have absolute stability in my kingdom currently, but I'm not safe. Mercia still looms over me as I am its tributary, and once I break away, they may declare for it again, which I'm not ready for. I only have 900. I'll get to 1,000 troops fairly soon. And he has almost twice that. It's a dangerous situation to be sure. But I am going to end my stream. I very much enjoyed you, my viewer, and I hope you come again next Monday or tomorrow on Tuesday. I think I might be streaming. I'll have to check. Anyway.